Hey again, guys. For today's Retro Rants, we're going to talk about emulation. I think we're going to close in a little bit more specifically on 3DS emulation and where it sits in the entire roster and what you could do with emulation. Now, I love emulation, and it's something I've done for a very long time now. There's plenty of devices, even older ones, that'll get you gaming on any 8 or 16-bit retro system. A lot of them have retro and nostalgic looks that may remind you of your old systems, like this RG35XSP here. Now, I'm sure that you've seen this in 100 YouTube shorts, but everyone loves a modded 2DS or 3DS. Now, is a modded 3DS great? Sure, but I think as far as bang for your buck goes, it might not be best for everybody. Now, I love emulation and have plenty of devices, and each of them has their pros and cons. Now, I found that most of these modern emulation systems play everything up to PlayStation reliably when you're in the $40 to $100 range. Now, a lot of these handhelds could be home consoleized, like this one here with an HDMI port right on the back. Now, I think the cheapest and most seamless home console-like emulation experience you'll get is out of a Raspberry Pi. And if a Raspberry Pi is a little bit too expensive for you, you could also go a cheaper single-board computer, like a Libre computer, which I like a lot. Now, these small handheld devices and single-board computers are easily accessible and inexpensive options to go with as far as emulation goes. But I think the cleanness of some of these custom operating systems for these handhelds outweighs that of injected Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on the 2D and 3DS. It's just a cleaner experience, but the user interface and accessibility and cleanness of some of these custom operating systems for these small handheld emulation devices outdo the 3DS, 2DS on any day of the week. Now, the main advantage a modded 2DS and 3DS have over these other emulation devices is its dual screens and its bottom touchscreen functionality. Now, what instances do these help you with emulation? Only 2DS and 3DS games. Now, I think if you're not super ecstatic by the 3DS library, a DS Lite or a DS with an R4 card will give you a nice library of DS games and fulfill a lot of your retro console emulation needs. So where does the 2DS and 3DS excel over these other emulation devices? With Pokemon, because you have homebrew applications like PKSM that lets you transfer your Pokemon from older generations to newer generations. Now, I'm probably going to tell you the same thing as a lot of other YouTubers. A modded 2DS or 3DS is great. It's a great experience. It's fun. It's fun to actually mod the thing, and it's fun to figure out homebrew applications. Well, yes and no. I think a modded 2D or 3DS is great if you're in it for the 3DS game library specifically. Why? The price. The price on these things is insane. Whether it's a original 3DS or original 2DS or non-XL 3DS, $200 to $300 for one of these, I can't justify it. Now, I think that takes us back to our main subject, which is a modded 3DS or a modded 2DS. Most handheld and other emulation devices do basic emulation better than a modded 2DS or 3DS. Now, if you have found a Nintendo 2DS or 3DS for around $100 or sub $200, I'm proud of you. You did great. But for most people, emulation devices priced from $40 to $100 are going to give you everything that you need and everything that you want.